Zechariah 6:11. Okay, this is what it says. Everybody in there? Zechariah 6:11 says, "And you shall take the silver and gold and make a crown and set it on the head." And most of your English translations are going to say Joshua here. You can simply take this to a Strong's Concordance and you're going to find this. Okay? A yad, a hey, a wah, a shin, and in two places an ayin, and in other places the Masoretes put a little dot because they took out the wall. That's why some people will say Yahusha here. This doesn't say Yeshua. It says Yahu, Shu, Ah. Yeshua means salvation. But Yahushua means Yahuwah saves. Yahuwah is salvation. So, have you ever heard Jesus saves? Can somebody show it to me in a manuscript that predates, let's say, 1,000 years? Because I've been dying to find it. It simply says here, Yahushua. Now let me show you why this is the Son's name really fast. Zechariah 6:11. Just follow me here. "You shall take the silver and gold and take a crown and set it on the head of Yahushua the son of Yahusadek, the high priest, and shall speak to him, saying, Thus saith Yahuwah of hosts, saying, See the man whose name is the branch." Any rabbi, any preacher, I don't care who they are, understand that this is a messianic prophecy. Anytime you see the branch, and in King James it's usually big and capitalized, the word is semak. And anytime we're talking about a branch, most of us know a lot of messianic prophecies about the branch that will sprout forth from the root of Jesse. Right? The man whose name is the branch, okay, this is what it says, the man whose name is the branch, and he shall speak to him, saying, Thus saith Yahuwah, see the man whose name is the branch, and from his place he shall branch out, and he shall build the Hekal, or the temple of Yahuwah. Now this man didn't finish his mission of building this temple. It is he who is going to build the temple of the Hekal of Yahuwah. It is he who is going to bear the splendor, and he shall sit and rule on his throne, and shall be a priest on his throne. There has never been a king priest in ancient Israel. The only person who was even close was David. And the counsel of peace shall be between them both, while the crown is for a remembrance. So it's not for the man whose name they're putting it on his head. It's not for him to continue to wear. It's for a remembrance. It's a picture of Messiah. It's prophetically saying, this is what you will be doing in the future. This is a memorial for my son. This is the man. This man has the same name as the branch. Let's go back up quick. I really want you to see this. This wall here can also indicate a branch. From the right hand of Yahuwah, we see extension of a branch coming between man and his son. That he's extending the branch to mankind. We also know that this letter can represent a hook. Remember Messiah said, I will make you fishers of men?
Hallelujah.
Right? Wow. And the Tanakh it says that they will fish them out. Fishing out my people. Let's turn to Psalm 110. Psalm 110. Say hallelujah when you got it. Your friends are with me. All right. Yahweh said to my master. Now this is David speaking, so obviously has some kind of master that he's speaking to. Sit at my right hand until I make your enemies a footstool for your feet. Yahuwah sends your mighty scepter out of Zion, rule in the midst of your enemies. Your people shall volunteer in the day of your might. In the splendor set apartness from the womb to the morning, you have the dew of your youth. Yahuwah is sworn and does not relent. You are a priest forever, according to the order of the Malek Zedek, which means the King of Righteousness. Yahuwah at your right hand. Now wait a minute. Yahuwah just said, come sit at my right hand. Now he's saying, I'm at your right hand. We serve a big Yahuwah. He is vast. He has his son at his right hand while he is still at his son's right hand. I know that's kind of large to wrap your mind around. And I also want you to understand that the Masoretes removed the name Yahuwah here. In nearly 7,000 places, they dotted these dots for Elohim and Adonai for you to say Yehovah and Yehovah, and you can find that in the Strong's Concordance. But in 134 places, according to their own text, which they put the footnotes, they completely removed his name. The third commandment says, you shall not bring my name to nothing. If you take his name out of his own word, is that not bringing his name to nothing? Now we begin to understand why Yahushua said to the scribes and to the Pharisees that you make the word of Yahuwah of no effect. You brood of adders, you lying vipers. Does he not say these things? Amen. And it's because they not only removed Yahuwah's name, but they removed him. Because he's in his Father's name. Yahushua means Yahuwah saves. Yahuwah's name points to the Son. When Yahushua was on the earth, he said, my Father's greater than I. Right? I don't say the word, I don't say my own word, I say his word. I come in his word. When Yahuwah spoke concerning his son from the cloud, he says, this is my son. Hear him. So the son's pointing at daddy. Well, daddy's saying, my son. My son. I love my son. My boy. And they have a love relationship that has been founded since the beginning of time. It has always been in his heart. The Son has always been in Yahuwah. You cannot take the Father from the Son. There are many people trying to. And I'm going to tell you something else too. The Spirit that makes a man who knows this, now not everybody understands these things. And we have to work in love. But the spirit of a scholar or a rabbi or a preacher, it makes them lie and twist their tongue when they see the name of the Father like they do to say Adonai or Elohim. This is the spirit of anti-Messiah. Because it completely removes the revelation of salvation. And the reason the Son's name is so important is because he said, I come in my Father's name. He tells the Pharisees, you will not see me again until you say, Baruch haba b'shem Yahuwah, which means, blessed is he who comes in the name of Yahuwah. You think the Son masked the name? Psalms 22 talks about, David says, they pierced my hands and my feet. Nobody pierced David's hands and feet. He says, I'm running out like water. There's dogs surrounding me, evil ones encompassing me. They tear my garments and they cast lots for them. And then he says, I have made your name known to my brothers. When he prays to his Father, he says, Father, I have made your name known to my brothers. If Yahushua still exists and he sent out the Ruach HaKodesh, are you telling me that the Spirit of Yahuwah can't even speak his name any longer?